So what is the future of AI? How can it be helpful to us? Is it going to take my job? Will driverless cars actually be a thing? We'll get into all of that, but first, let's look at the impact on work. AI-operated programs and robots are set to take over many jobs currently done by people. For example, warehouses are increasingly being operated by AI robots. Also, AI-operated driverless vehicles will threaten transport employment. Some of these are in operation already, and they're improving every day. Even professions like accountancy, law, medicine, they're all vulnerable to AI development. Remember, AI is not just all robots. It's advanced algorithms that can mine vast data sets to find trends and patterns and to make really accurate predictions. Similar to the example in the introduction, the critical function of a radiologist is to diagnose X-ray scans. They draw on their training and experience to diagnose each of the scans. However, in the future, AI will make its diagnosis referencing millions of photos of already diagnosed cases. As a result of the emergence of artificial intelligence and robotics, the World Economic Forum has announced that 7 million jobs in 15 emerging and developed economies will be affected by 2020. I know that sounds scary, but as with any transformational change, there will be new employment opportunities. It's similar to how the arrival of the motor car reduced the need for horses, blacksmiths, saddlers. At the same time, it created a huge industry for car manufacturing, servicing, and petroleum distribution. With this new digital transformation, employers will be looking for people with social and emotional skills, like emotional intelligence. The least affected sector will be the creative industry. These are the hardest jobs to replace by AI. AI is driven on data, and humans are more than data. We're driven by emotion. So while AI has tried to write films and TV series, it's a long way off the mark for making cognitive sense and let alone move its audience emotionally. Simply put, the datasets of human traits are just too big. Our emotions, feelings, observations, opinions, and interrelationships are based on literally millions, perhaps trillions of interactions or moments or thoughts from the day we're born, and which will make up our life influences. So when we see something, like a beautiful art piece, we draw on that influence and it makes us feel something. AI is still unable to process that much data across so many interactions to be effective in this space. But I do say, at the moment, the next phase with artificial intelligence is artificial general intelligence, also known as AGI. This will allow AI to be more flexible and make cognitive decisions like real humans. In a short space of time, we will see a widespread application of this technology. This will result in fewer errors in medical procedures and less transportation accidents. Its predictive capability will allow everything to be monitored and running much more smoothly. It will predict when we might get ill, if any of our devices or machines need attention, if our house gets too cold, or if we get low on milk. AI is something to embrace, to pay attention to look forward to. It has the potential to improve the well-being of every human on this planet and to help sustain our environment.